TK, Tom and Kilo. And there's a link there for PayPal. There was one to Google, and we had some problems. See, to get PayPal and also Google to work with you to accept donations, you have to send them.
One here at Church State being the first one of the National Theater Director.
We're going to have you sing.
And I pay $30.
We don't know yet. I mean, that's quite a ways off. Actually, we'd probably like to have that one more time.
Yeah.
That's what we'd like.
We have a question. Jack, you mentioned there's a gentleman here from the mobile Saenger.
He's here in town. He's not here this time.
Okay. Are you guys going to be able to meet with him and kind of see what's going on?
We've actually talked to him twice.
Okay.
And we are going to go down and actually talk to the executive director and that group there as part of the benchmarking.
We have talked with most of the executive directors of the other Saenger theaters. Now we're going down and making appointments to meet with them, because we figure we've got a wonderful opportunity in seeing what they have done and what they would like done, maybe they wouldn't have wanted to do. So this is a wonderful time in us getting together and getting the foundation of this organization to be something that's workable for us, but yet the best of all the theaters. There are theaters.
I didn't have a question, but I do have a response to his, the SOS patent. I used to be office manager at Arkansas Travelers baseball team. They did patent their phrase, greatest show on dirt. It originally came based on Ringling Brothers' greatest show on dirt. But it is not difficult to have.
My name's Don. Don?
D-O-N.
Correct.
What else? Charlie, you look like you have a question.
Well, in the back of my mind, SOS has been a phrase been around forever. It seems like it's so generic that there's no way. Too many people use it already.
All patenting will do is keep someone else from using Save Our Saenger.
With the name Saenger on it, not SOS.
Right.
It's interesting. I'm Bob Reinhardt. About 22 years ago, I developed a program at the community college here in Arkansas, SOS, Save Our Students. It was an introductory program for first-time college freshmen. We checked at the time with the Attorney General of Arkansas. You know how courts change their minds? These liberal lawyers and in the medical industry, when it comes to patenting DNA and germs, that it was 22 years ago that's not patentable. It was a public domain. Otherwise, it was under what was called patent generic term. And generic is a medical term, and it was used generally in patent law before it was used in medicine. So the new patent law has just been passed by the federal government last week. Remember that? So I suggest that you tomorrow, not sooner, find out what the federal government did.
We'll ask our lawyer in Washington.
And the second,
He's an expert in intellectual
all he has
property.
to do is tell you and how long the federal regulations, 3 to 5 years in some cases. Public outcries like you, sir.
Yeah.
You have a right.
It's actually showing up on there right now, and it's actually a news publication that they just filed on there having to do with SOS. And, you know, it's a legitimate concern because if they decide to, for whatever reason, you know, attack you guys for using their logo, because right now it's their file logo, SOS, it's theirs. They own it.
We were told at the time in health, and that's where I was with the community college, that the term was first used in religion, save our souls. And that must go back to the 16th or 17th century. So it depends on a lot of legal things. You probably are stating it correctly. It should be looked into.
Yes, it's an issue that needs to be addressed.
It's a national issue.
Not just ignored, correct.
That's right.
We have about 5 more minutes. Anyone who hasn't asked a question yet?
Justine.
I don't really have a question. I would just like to make a comment. I am Dee Harrigan. I am the chairman of the Public Historic Commission, and I just want to say to you guys and everyone here that I understand that this is a huge, huge undertaking, and there are a couple of times that it would be easier just to walk away from it. But this is very important to Pine Bluff. It's an anchor downtown. It can be the beginning of something wonderful, and I want to commend you guys for everything that you do, and would love to help in any way that I can.
Anyone else?
Before we adjourn the meeting, I'll show you. Go ahead.
I would just like to say, not a question, but Jack and Kathy, even Bill, PPG, have my complete support, my complete backing, and I respect you all very, very much.
If you live in Pine Bluff, or if you have a business in Pine Bluff, you're besieged by people with good causes. And sometimes you just have to ration your response. Here's my response. I'm donating $100 to save the Saenger. And I'm buying 2 t-shirts. This meeting is adjourned.